What, mortal? Greetings. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. Death rages. Death rages. Agreed. I hunger. You thought of that? That was my plan. Death rages. You thought of that? I hunger. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now?
Yes, my lord. Is required.
Greetings. What, mortal? Very well. I must hunt soon. That was my plan.
First blood.
Death rages. Die. Agreed. Death rages. Very well. I hunger. Agreed. Die. I hunger. Very well. What is it now? I must hunt soon. That was my plan. What, mortal? You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. Die.
Our allies' town needs help.
Very well. You thought of that? Death rages. Agreed. Greetings. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. The night beckons. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Die. Very well. You thought of that? I hunger. Very well. Die. Agreed. Rages. Die. I hunger. That was my plan. Agreed. Die. Very well. What is it now?
Hello. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What, mortal? That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. I hunger. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Greetings. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? What, mortal? That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Die. I hunger. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. I must hunt soon. Death rages. That was my plan. Very well. Greetings. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Agreed.
Our allies'
That
town
was
needs
my
help.
plan. What is it now? What mortal? Very well. You thought of that? What is it now? Very well. You thought of that? Greetings. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. I hunger. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? What is it now? I must hunt soon.
Our allies' town needs help.
What is it now? That was my plan. Greetings. Thought of that? What is it now? Agreed. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Greetings. Death rages. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. Very well. I must hunt soon. Greetings. Agreed. Die. I hunger. What mortal? I must hunt soon. Death rages. I hunger. Very well. Greetings. Agreed. Die. Must hunt soon.
Our allies' town needs
I
help.
hunger. That was my plan. Thought of that? Die. Greetings. What mortal? Agreed.
Our allies' town needs help.
That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. What is it now?
Our allies' town needs help.
Agreed. I hunger. You thought of that? Greetings. Very well. Agreed. Very well. What mortal? That was my plan. What is it now? Greetings. Agreed. Your soul is mine. Die. I hunger. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. What mortal? Agreed. I must hunt soon. Very well. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? That was my plan. Very well. Die. I hunger. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? Greetings. That was my plan. You thought of that? Must hunt soon. What mortal? That was my plan. must hunt soon. Agreed. Very well. What, mortal? Greetings. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Die. Very well. Agreed. Thought of that? Death rages. Dominating. Very well. I hunger. Death rages. That was my plan. You thought of that? What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Very well. What is it now? You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed.
Our allies' town needs help.
Very well. Agreed. I must hunt soon. Very well. That was my plan. Your soul is mine. Mega kill. You thought of that? What, mortal?
No, 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 not like that.
I must
Let
hunt
me
soon.
easy.
What is it now? What, mortal? Agreed. What is it now? I must hunt soon. What, mortal? What is it now? Very well. Agreed. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that?
Killing
That
spree.
was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan.
Our allies' town needs
Thought
help.
of that? Agreed.
Unstoppable.
Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. What is it now? You thought of that? That was my plan. I hunger. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. The night beckons.
Welcome to our village.
What, mortal? Greetings. Agreed. That was my plan. Die. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. I must hunt soon. What is it? Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? That was my plan. Death rages.
Killing spree.
Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed.
Greetings, my lord.
I must hunt soon. That was my plan. You thought of that? What, mortal? Greeting. What?
Our allies' town needs help.
Very well. hunger. You thought of that. Greetings. That was my plan. Death rages. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. What is it now? You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Greetings. You thought of that? What is it now? Must hunt soon. What, mortal? What is it now? That was my plan. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Greetings. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. You thought
Dominating.
that was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. What is it now? Greetings. What, mortal? Agreed. I must hunt soon. Greetings. I must hunt soon. What is it now? Very well. Greetings.
Killing spree.
I hunger. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. Agreed. Greetings. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. You thought of that? Greetings. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that?
Welcome to our village. Our allies' town needs help.
The night beckons. Agreed. What is it now? You thought of that. Greetings. Very well. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. What, mortal? Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. Greetings. That was my plan.
Our allies' town needs help.
Your soul is mine. Agreed. Very well. Must hunt soon. You thought of that? That was my plan. What?
Our allies' town needs
You
help.
thought of that was my plan. Agreed. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. What is it now? That was my plan. Agreed. I must hunt soon. What, mortal? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. You thought of that?
Our warriors have engaged the
I
enemy.
hunger. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. What is it now? Agreed. I must hunt soon. Greetings. What, mortal? Greetings. That was my plan. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Agree. What, mortal? You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. Greetings. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that. What is it now? Die. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Greetings. I hunger. Death rages. Very well. What is it now? What, mortal? Die. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Greetings. I hunger.
Самый интересный момент в том, что Шторм
That was my
думал,
plan.
что мы проебем. Боже мой, такой конченый, а.
Greetings. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed.
How may I serve?
I must hunt soon. Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What, mortal? That was my plan. I must hunt. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. Your soul is mine.
Killing spree.
Death rages.
Killing spree.
was my plan.
Give me something to do.
What is it now? What? Mortal. You thought of that? Agreed.
Что сказать на Шторме? Обиженный пацан.
Hunger. That was my
Когда-то
plan.
трахал сдох.
Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? Death rages. That was my plan. You thought of... I must hunt soon. Agreed. That was my plan. Your soul is mine. Your soul is mine. Very well.
Double kill.
Greetings.
Killing spree. Triple kill.
Soon. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? I hunger. That was my plan.
Эх, бедный Шторм.
Greetings. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Death rages. Very well. That was my plan. Very well.
Чё, Крита ебануть, что ли?
What is it now? What? Mortal. I must hunt soon.
Which
The
way?
blood elves await.
Guide me.
What? Mortal. That was my plan.
Show me the
I
path.
must hunt soon.
Which way?
What is it now? Very well. What? Mortal. What is it now? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. What? Mortal.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What? Mortal. That was my plan. Greetings. You thought of that?
Dominating. Mega kill. Double kill. Unstoppable. Triple kill.
That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Very well. I hunger. Agreed.
Ой, же мой. На Шторме клоун, блядь.
What is it now? That was my plan.
I bow to
What?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is it now?
Killing spree. Double kill.
Agreed. Very well. Agreed.
Wicked soul.
Agreed. Very well. I hunger. Your soul is mine. Must hunt soon.
Monster kill.
Greetings. That was my plan. What is it now? Agreed.
Godlike.
бедный Шторм. Старался, чтоб мы проебали.
That was my plan. What?
Зря старался.
You thought of that? Greetings. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Very well.
I wish only to serve.
What is it now? You thought of that? What, mortal? That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Very well. Please. That was my plan. Very well.
Какой нахуй ты мусора? Шесть мусор, блядь.
That was my plan. What?
Эх, бедный Шторм. Спасибо за просмотр. Лайк ставим, ребята. Фидер Шторм помогал им. Варды покупал. Один хуй проебали.